right. Thought today was a good work day. I thought guys came out. Obviously you play in Memphis. There's some similarities, but then there's also some differences. Defensively, this is probably one of the more unique defenses we're going to face, and just how they disperse their personnel. They've done a really good job here in these first couple games. So of what they've done, you look back to the bowl game last year. I mean, trying to get a sense of how they're going to disperse their guys, and they've been really successful in these, especially in these last 3 games of how they played. For us, it's a lot of different looks. Obviously working through all that, but I thought the guys, picking up what we're asking them to do, and we got to continue to develop upon that throughout the course of the week. But I thought the guys came out with good intent. I thought there were some good competitive periods and opportunities for us, and obviously we had to build on that throughout the course of this week for Saturday.
Is it fair to call it a 3-3-5, or do they mix it up so much?
They mix it up pretty good. I mean, that's at the heart of it. Yes, that's what it is. And I mean, just how they disperse backers. I mean, there's times they will jump in 4 down, but it's one of those unique defenses and schemes that they've done really good job. They do a nice job tackling in the secondary. I think their backers are 2 really good players. They got a very active defensive front, so you just got to play with your eyes. You got to play smart, and then obviously tie the rules that we have throughout this offense to be able to play as fast as we can.
Monday didn't go well for Kyle Morlock, obviously. How good was it to see him come out and have kind of practice?
And that was one of the most uncharacteristic games for him, and he had a great week of practice. Just in the moment, it was unfortunate. For him, because I know how hard he works. I know the ability that he has, but to see him come back out today, and I mean, he made a couple great catches. One of probably one of the better catches we've seen this year, and you felt the excitement from the team, because I mean he's a great leader. He's a great person. He's a guy that's going to help us win a lot of games. It was good to see that response.
One of the things you mentioned yesterday was just wanting the guys to just kind of relax a little bit and play football.
I did. I mean, that obviously on a Tuesday practice, there's a lot of things that we're putting on them, of just making sure that their eyes are right, that they're in there. But you still get to have fun going to prepare, and that's I don't always want it to be enjoyable, but I want you to have fun. And sometimes when that you're putting everything you have into getting better, into perfecting your craft, into trying to be the best player that you can be. It might not always feel good in the moment, but you can have fun doing it, and that's what's going to provide the confidence for you to go out there and play to the best of your ability come Saturday. And so, that's my push for our guys. And these guys, they know what they need to do, and now it's just about going and putting it on display.
Coach, you mentioned Mekhi Dancy yesterday as a guy that could step up for Jalen Lucas. He had a great catch today. How good was it to see him execute, and also some of the other young running backs today?
Yeah, I think, anytime a guy goes down, it is opportunity. A door opens, and, Mekhi has, really been coming along, throughout these last few weeks. He has great talent. It's just some of the things, just the consistency of it, and that comes with learning. It comes with continued opportunities. But I thought he did some really nice things today, and I know he's going to work his tail off to be ready if his number's called here on Saturday.
Coach Fuller talked yesterday about 3rd downs and maybe not having no success on 1st and 2nd down to set up those advantageous 3rd downs. What do you think that could do? Getting more of those for the pass rush for guys like Pat and Mark?
Well, and we talked to them specifically about we got to earn the right to go rush the passer. And when you play teams that incorporated the quarterback so much in the run game, the read game, I mean that's part of football against certain teams. But if everything's short yardage, or if it's a lot of short yardage situations, and and they have that full menu to be able to utilize, it makes it challenging to go and be as productive in the pass rush game as you want to be. And so that's something that's big. We got to be great in 1st, 2nd down. Force the longer yardage situations, and then got to be able to go attack and work to disrupt the quarterback.
Talked about preparing against the Memphis quarterback on Saturday.
You
Thoughts about preparation again?
Oh yeah, he's a talented player. He knows their offense inside out. You can see the confidence in being able to get the ball out. He's got a quick release, very accurate. he's like I said on Monday, he's one of the best best quarterbacks in the country, and I mean he's one of the best players in Memphis history, and he's definitely showed up, and he has him rolling here early this season, and we know that if we have mistakes, if we have bust in any aspect, he'll make you pay, and he's got some talented receivers to throw to.
I know you guys track the speed and explosive movements in practice and in games. Are you seeing consistency in that?
So the first game in Ireland, no, it wasn't. I mean, we did not, for what we had put on display in practice, did not carry over in the game as well as what I wanted. Last week I thought we saw, ramped up, top numbers. I thought it was. Guys had a heavy output. It wasn't from a lack of trying. There was just, like I said yesterday, it was some moments where hesitancy showed up, and I thought guys play tight at times, and and obviously we all get to work and get better, and but I did see an improvement here this last week, and obviously guys been working hard in their preparation last week, and for what I felt today.
When it comes to the keys to get the running game kind of back on track, are you seeing some of those things starting to click?
Yeah, I mean it's obviously everybody's involved in it, and it's running backs, quarterbacks, obviously tight ends, O-line and receivers, and so it's the ownership in that, making sure that we're all doing our job, being where we need to be. It's one thing just to be on the person you're supposed to be blocking, but we also got to create space, and that's ultimately one of the things that we can continue to do a better job of, and even at times when there's space, we're not on the right track. It's gonna, obviously that there's challenges that show up if we don't, get to the guy that we need to be on. Obviously challenges show up. So it all has to come together. But I've got a lot of confidence in just the way that our guys are working to apply some of those corrections, and I feel good about where it is right now. And once again, we're gonna have a great week of prep, but it's gonna show up on Saturday.
Have you seen good development out of Cam Davis specifically?
I really like what I see from Cam. He's going to continue to increase his role. He's a really, I think, special player, and he doesn't play like a freshman. He definitely has talent and ability, and you're excited to see his continued growth.
All right, go good.